Hello everyone, welcome on back to Survival Challenge. Alright, so we're gonna bring bunch of wood beams and long planks to I believe sell everything was the best price. We have quite a bit of them, partially because we have two sawmills now. I did put all of the logs and trees, everything into that sawmill up there. I want to say it's about 45,000 liters are in there, so that'll go for a while even. Not quite as long as the original one, but still quite a while. But I think the plan for today would be to the one field I think we harvested last time. We'll get it limed and planted. Then we have the one field that has to be sprayed, and then we'll probably plow up the would-be grass field. That's why I kind of moved all of the trees. We don't really need any more grass or hay even, but I mean the long-term plan is we're gonna be changing things around a little bit in that front, so might just be good to get it opened up now. Well over $100,000 right there, like 110, 115,000. It'll be more than 115. But yeah, I think the long-term plan is once this field here is done and harvested, we'll combine it with this one. We really don't need more grass fields, especially if we have a larger one here. This one will likely eventually become some sort of pen alongside a shed or something over here. This one's obviously going to become kind of a production spot. So eventually we'll be combining some fields. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Likely whenever that one is harvested, it'll get combined with the grass field. We don't need as much grass as we currently have. I haven't put any into the goat pen in a while. Partially because they're just eating out the meadow. And there's like 20,000 liters of meadow in there, so that's going to take a while for them to empty out. So even how much hay I'm going to put in there isn't going to, matter that much. I want to say there's 70 some in there too. But I'm assuming once they become adults, they'll probably eat a little bit more, but try to keep an eye on it. Like I said, I do want to maybe do cows or water buffalo at a small scale. When I say small scale, I mean small scale. I don't think we'll do TMR necessarily. Unless the only thing I would be missing would be straw, because we can easily do silage. Trying to think if it's 20%, so it would probably be worth it. I don't know. Maybe. So I think that production down there does allow me to just go right to silage. And just fill this up. Get some more product out of the storage, because I put way too much lime in there. I don't know if we'll cut that grass field again until it gets combined. So, that's kind of what I'm looking at. We just don't need it. We simply just don't need it. We have some hay in here. Well, there's some hay in the silo, and then there's also some hay in here. And we still basically full here because they're just eating out the meadow, I'm pretty sure. It's kind of hard to use much when there's so much meadow grass there. More likely once they're like full, like a full-size pen, we're probably then looking at maybe using some. It won't be that much. Steering assist. It doesn't look terrible. I mean, I guess we're gonna have to have this out probably later for the grass field anyways. Doesn't take that long to kind of top it off either. Yeah, it's a pretty simple top off. Granted, it is the Somi Loam section, and it looked like the loam was the worst part. Which makes sense. That usually is the worst section, it seems. I don't know if there's that much loam in this field, so it probably doesn't matter. It might literally just be that corner. Because I have not seen it pop up there, at least. I know these other fields have it, but... the very corner of the field is always overdone. I don't even know if is that something I'm doing? I might be, but... trying to not. Yeah, maybe we probably didn't need to. It looks like there's not much loam in here. I just found the one piece that said it was bad. Otherwise, all this is minimal added. Yeah, that's really not... yeah, we didn't even do 3,000 liters on that, so... probably didn't need to be done, but... it is what it is. I'm trying to think if we'd want to lime these two fields together then. Well, we limed that one last time. This one's still good, okay. More likely once we combine them then we'll, we won't lime it right away, but we'll just make sure we pay attention to this section on when the whole thing needs to be limed. Then we'll just lime the whole thing and it'll be at a good area. I think I'm just going to leave this out because I'm pretty sure we'll probably end up doing that grass field. What seems like, at least. The plan was, I think, oats. No, it was wheat because we're going to do whole wheat bread. I think that was it. I do want to do this at some point, which would use oats. Yeah. As well as corn. But I know there was the whole wheat. Yeah, whole wheat bread. Just needs wheat on it, so. I'm going to top this off in solid fertilizer. Pretty sure we don't have any in here, so. Because it used a lot of solid fertilizer when I did the canola harvest. When I do put a pen over here, I'll have to make sure and leave a little bit of a section in here. I can still kind of back up and stuff. Alright, well, I think we'll just get that going over there while that is filling up. It is our only field that needs to be sprayed, because that one over there, the canola shouldn't need it. Is that, oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at the, yeah, it does not need it. I was looking at the precision farming. Not gonna be there. The spotted weeds are part of it, but Well, I think I'll probably just go ahead and do a time lapse. We'll finish out the spraying here, and then I can do the planting as well. Then, more likely after that, we can start looking into getting that field plowed up. And I would think we might have enough time to get it limed even. Kind of why I left the spreader out, so. Anyways, I'll check to everyone once the time lapse is done.
I remember when I saw you at the end of that night. I was looking for some trouble, you were looking alright. Every time you said a word, I was staring at your lips. I don't think I've ever been so close to a love like this. I never met someone like you. I never felt this way, ooh. But you know, I would take potions. But you know, I cross oceans. And the boy, you can take it all away. But you know, I would take potions. I would take potions.
Alright, so we're just about done here with the wheat planting. Of course, I did skip a bunch ahead in the time, just so we wouldn't have the rain for too long. And then obviously I put the time speed pretty low, so hopefully it doesn't get dark or anything. I kind of doubt it would even at a higher time speed, but just to be safe. Yeah, next we'll go over there. We'll grab the plow. Honestly, I could probably leave the planter out, because I'll probably plant that soonish. It's looking at we might end up skipping May and going into June. Or maybe we only sit in May for a little bit or something. We don't have that much going on, so that's what I'm seeing at least. I guess I can just put this away. Really, we'd have, what, a planting? That's about it. That's not that much, so. Now see, soonish we'll have corn. So, we got that going on. At some point we gotta buy a bigger house. If I cut trees down to do that, I'll bring them to the one down there and not the one at the farm here. Just because that one already has a bunch, like 80,000 liters in it, and the other one has like 45. I might have put more on that one. It's a longer drive, but whenever that happens, I've talked about it a lot, but it just hasn't happened. I don't think we have anything that sells in July or in May. That's what I'm kind of thinking. I think olives even are going to be best June. They might be May. Might be. So I think anything else would be May. I know soybeans are June. I don't. Maybe May for olives. But they might be best in June as well. We'll kind of see I'll see where it's at. If it's not amazing, then I'll just go to June. If it's decent, then we'll start in May, get planting, sell olives. You know, our first couple of pallets of canola oil. I did want to do a little bit Okay, that looks fairly good, and then I can probably plow up right alongside it. I think that would be pretty solid. The most difficult part is always getting the first bit of the field going. Do I want to jolt that in? Probably not. If I go in and then I'm going to end up going back out. I could probably cut more trees and widen it out even more, but I think we go all the way down here. We kind of match it up with that field. A little bit bumpy up here. I think that's somewhat of what's causing some of my unevenness, but it looks a lot better now. I think I might be over plowing it, maybe. And maybe not. We'll have to try to get a little bit of an opening in here. Something like that. Basically the width of the tractor. Or the length of the tractor. The hardest part with making a field is always the outer edge. That's where, you know, it affects everything. Obviously this is grass, so it doesn't matter as much of like the road placement and stuff, because we can drive on it. Not gonna hurt it. Try not to make sure I keep going slowly inward too, though. Alright, let's probably actually charge myself too. Do 1500, it might be more than what it should be, but I know I have not charged myself plenty as well. So it'll help make up for it. That's the thought process, at least. And this one, we just go on the edge here. Then we get to do the easy part. Filling it in. I probably want to make that a little bit better looking. Just a little bit better. Right, well, I'll probably just start over here and just fill it in. It's going to be obviously way bigger of a grass field than what we need. I am very much aware of that. But we're going to take away the other grass fields. So it's going to be kind of what we almost need at the same time. Just one. Don't have numerous other ones too. Well, I think I'll just go ahead and probably start the time lapse. We can then, yeah, we should be able to get this field limed as well. It shouldn't take that long to get this plowed, so. I'll text everyone once the time lapse is done.
Sipping on a little something, I've been sipping too much. I just pour myself a double and I'm thinking about us. Every time I see your face, I think of what I lost. How could all the little moments that we had be so far gone? I never met someone like you. I never felt this way, ooh. Will you love?
just about done here with the lime spreading. Didn't take too much, but of course the soil is not the greatest. I kind of expected that based off of what the corn is like, so it's not really a surprise. But there's a lot of silty clay, so you have some pretty good yielding spots in it as well, so those will hopefully try to offset some of it. I don't think it's going to be perfect, but hopefully it's, you know, going to offset some things. Well, I think I'll probably just get this up back into the shed, because we shouldn't need the lime spreader for a while. Not that I can think of, at least. Actually, I just thought we'd have to take a pit stop in May, regardless. Because we have to do the herbicide, the spraying for weeds in the one field. I'm pretty sure if we wait more than 1 month, we might destroy the crop. Possibly. Well, I do have narrows on, so it might not affect it either, but either way, it's not that bad, so. Anyways, that is everything for today. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.